Hello folks and welcome to Nimbatus, the space drone constructor, which will be coming out fairly soon. The release date of this is 14th of May, so I'm not sure when this video is going to be going out. I'm assuming roughly around that time anyway. Yes. And it's a game I touched a long time ago. It's also a game I get confused. I get this game and Reassembly confused with each other quite a bit. Because I know, for example, Reassembly used to be called Gamma Void, and I used to play Reassembly back when it was called Gamma Void. But anyway, this is a completely different game. Stop talking about a different game, Nemo. Talk about Nimbatus. Nimbatus is coming out very soon. Which is a game where you build drones. It's a space drone constructor. Where you basically have a core and then you build parts around it and go around. And now they have it's expanded quite a bit to the survival mode. We explore the universe, collect drone parts, resources become stronger, build more, etc. We'll call this Nemo Notes. Of course we will. Let's give it a start, you know. Welcome, thank you. Designed to explore new territories is written deep down in the DNA of mankind, and so after the conquest of the vast oceans, people found their way up to the stars. The original satellite Sputnik in 1957, the manned moon landing of Apollo 11 by 1969, and the colonization of Mars in 2071. Ah. Make a note of that, folks, 2071. And the first successful travel through a wormhole in 2120. Also keep an eye on that. We're all crucial milestones in the history of space exploration. But none of these are as promising as what lies ahead of us. The Nimbatus, the biggest mobile drone factory ever made, is finally ready to be sent out into space. With its one-of-a-kind hyper-warp drive and self-sustaining resource-gathering systems, it is able to leave the safe zone within seconds. This is where you, Captain, come into play. You are tasked with commanding the Nimbatus and designing drones to explore the endless expanses of the universe, so that mankind may learn from your discoveries. Basically, I'm in charge of creating grey goo. Because we're basically sending out self-replicating drones into space. There is no way in any science fiction that this doesn't come back to bite us. It is an honor to have you on board. Fasten your seatbelt, the Nimbatus is ready for takeoff. Why do you have a jet engine in space? Why is there a jet engine in space? Pixely? I do like the design of the ship, though. Like, aesthetically. I'm not sure if it works functionally, but aesthetically it's fine. Yeah, I know. Stars are all triangles. Now you know. This is a fact. That's a gun. That's a gun. Our space jet engine is down, and we're gonna go crash to that fungal place. You were attacked by the Corp, an unscrupulous intergalactic tech company. They disconnected and stole your warp drive, leaving you stranded in an uncharted region of space. You're currently in orbit around this planet. To track down your core and retrieve your warp drive, you have to travel through the universe using these wormholes at the end of the galaxy. You progress through the galaxy by collecting the required amount of intel in the solar system. Intel is obtained by completing missions on planets within that system. The amount of intel obtained from completing missions is displayed here in the form of triangles. The more challenging missions usually grant more intel. You can see the mission's name, completion status, and rewards. 2 medium batteries and 2 common weapons. We'll visit the planet. This is the location screen. Here you can see the information about your current location, and detailed information about the current mission. You are stranded in an uncharted region of space, familiarize with the ecosystem, and be flying around and exploring this planet. Click here, not stick, to proceed to your hangar and select the drone for the mission. This is your drone hangar. Since you haven't constructed any drones yet, it's currently empty. Create new drone. Drag thrusters and fuel tanks from the panel onto the canvas and attach them to the drone core. You can rotate parts of the mouse wheel, or use only available parts, and don't forget to assign a key to your thrusters to activate them. When you are happy with your drone, you can test it by clicking the test flight, or save it by clicking save and exit. Okay. If you're having trouble, you can open blah blah blah. Good. Right. It gives us this arrow here so you know that that is forward as far as controls are concerned. Well, let's do quite simple then. Let's give it some small fuel tanks in the corners. Tank full, tank empty. And to get to dump fuel, let's put us also our big thrusters forward, and our maneuvering thrusters here as well. Spin this around. Spin that around. Okay, so we want forward, forward. Oh, it's automatically generated, has it? D, D, D. That's not quite. That's not right. A. No. So A is going to flip it to the left. So that needs to turn on for A. That needs to turn on for A, which means this needs to turn on for D, and that needs to turn on for D. I'm also going to give tank full and tank empty a button, just in case. I'm just going to want to find out what this is. Tank full is going to be T. Tank empty is going to be G. See, I'm just kind of curious if you have a. Are these buttons just a dump tank or what? Okay, test light. Okay, so W. Yeah. A. D. So we go. Yeah, that works. And T. Tank D. No, okay, that's not actually a. Okay, fine. That doesn't actually do anything. The T and G buttons. I think it must be that when it's full, it counts as pressing T, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, we wanted back. That can actually at least I can lose the keys there, right? No. Can you clear this? I want to clear this entirely. There you go. It's escape to clear. Click. Good. Save and exit. You can select the drone here. Launch drone plus 4% threat, 0 resources. Okay. I'll go here back to improve it. Now we're good. We'll launch. New drone. Basic test. Launch drone. Launching a drone will increase the threat level. A high threat level can lead to you being attacked by the core, so keep an eye on it. The Nimbatus. I'm assuming there's going to be some gravity here. Doesn't seem to be. Oh, this is the resource gathering place. Uncover the minimap. Okay. Whoop. Let's just fly around the top. Probably there's some resources there. You can see my fuel being consumed slowly. Whoa. Look at that. There's some gravity, just not a lot of it. Okay. All around. Explore planet complete. I didn't actually explore within the planet. But anyway, we are completed. Back to the Nimbatus, please. We got 2 battery packs and 2 Sarali kinetic blasters. We can add to our drones. Congratulations on completing your mission. You have access to the next system. Click on any uncovered location to see what awaits you there. You can travel to a selected location by clicking this travel button, but be aware that traveling also increases the threat level, considerably in this case. Threat level's gone up quite a lot. Select the drone for locating the black box. A civilian ship crashed on this planet, but we can't locate the black box. Free it from the wreckage to establish a connection. In this mission, you need to be able to shoot targets. Either construct a new drone or upgrade the old drone with parts. Okay, we'll upgrade the old drone. We shall edit this drone. Attach weapons and batteries, etc., etc. Yeah, you shall add. Be aware that if you go above 10 drone parts, it will cost you a certain amount of tritium, yellow ore, to construct and launch your drone. If you're having trouble, remember that you can open the tutorial screen, blah blah blah. Yes, we know that much. So we are currently at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts already. Right, let's get some weapon in there. Let's put that there. Double battery. All the way across the sky. There. And we'll put the guns over here. Now guns, launching with left mouse button, rotation to cursor. Exactly what I want. Okay. Yep, good. Quick test flight, just make sure everything works fine. Gravity, low gravity. It's high gravity here. Here you go. I got some high gravity at the moment, which is going down quite a bit. Okay, not too bad. Anyway, back. Save and exit. We'll keep it as basic test, because having basic guns in the basic test sounds good. Costs us 20 resources to launch this thing. Alright. Looking for the black box. Okay. Keeping threat low prevents attacks on the mothership. Noted. Let's find a black box. Okay, it's hello. Okay, we can attack the Earth this way. That's not going to do much for us in the long run, so we'll move around. Can we go within? Ooh, we can try to go within. To a certain degree. Is that what I'm looking for? So let's go around then. Hopefully it's that one I'm looking for. Whoa, ouch. Well, then, this might be it. There's something in there. It looked like there was anyway. Oh my god, can you please? I want weapons, I want guns so badly. Give me guns. Okay, anyway. I don't think that's what we're looking for at all. Medium gravity, a little bit of air resistance. I think it looks like over there. I'm gonna see if we can go inside the core then. Also, I need to put some retros on this thing. I keep hitting S to want to go reverse, but I can't seem to reverse. Oh god, okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, we're here. I think it's. I think I need to do what I did before. Let's just shoot my way through that wall. Looks like the plan. There we go. Yeah, hello. Okay, it's over this way, isn't it? Yes. Go over here. I think it's gonna be in there. I am guessing in there. Let's shoot this way through our way through this little bit here. Give myself a little bit of clearance. There's a fly in my room. I'm just rolling the thing over there. Not there. That's not what I'm looking for at all. Must be one of the things on the surface then. I just missed it. Am I just meant to be destroying all the things on the surface? Find a black box in a container. Okay, so it wasn't a container, it's just any container then. Destroy everything? Unload. The vertical. There, just thought I was dropping down too much. Being a little bit closer helps with the accuracy, I suppose. Okay. It might be in that box there. We'll go actually after these are going down. I'll go make sure and just kill that box first, just to double check. It's gonna be in that box, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, well, let's go for that box then. Unloading from above. There you go. We got it? We got it. Okay, good. Back to the Nimbatus. We got some red stuff. When you see a sparkling location like this, one means there's something large, special there. Click clicking this one to see what it is. In any case, is garage. Let's try traveling there. We're currently at 46 plus 56 plus 40. That'll get us to 100, so we will absolutely max out. There you go. The corpus caught up to you and opens fire. A few shots hit you and managed to penetrate the hull. You managed to escape once more, and the enormous ship loses sight of you for now. I'm assuming if you get too much, you can upgrade the Nimbatus using unobtainium, the red ore you received as reward. So you can replay the unobtainium. You can also increase your stuff. Good. Tritium and unobtainium can be obtained through mission rewards or mining. For more in-depth explanation on the process of mining, we recommend you play the dedicated resource gathering tutorial accessible from the main menu, which I did do. Right now, you only have enough unobtainium to repair some of the damage to your hull. If your hull integrity drops to 0, then Nimbatus in the game is lost, so repairing it is always a good idea. Repair. Boop. There we go. You can also upgrade stealth, which lowers increased threat, increases free deployment, gives you increased radar range, removes fog on the minimap, reduces the deploy cost per drone part. Okay. Scrap hull for parts. No thank you. Okay. Good job. Now all that remains is clicking the wormhole to travel through it and into the next galaxy. Increased threat. Again. Connecting to ground control. Connection to ground control failed. Restarting connection attempt. Connection to ground control failed. Initiating manual control system. Enter user credentials. Choose my captain. Heavyweight. As a former heavyweight boxing champion of Mars, you're used to taking a punch or two without getting knocked out. You joined the Nimbatus program because a tough mission needed a tough captain. Increased drone part health, bigger and stronger energy shield, and starting parts include an energy shield, a small magnet, resource collection, kinetic blasters, and plasma shotguns. We have the pilot, which improved thrust, improved afterburner, massive fuel tanks, booster tanks, ramming spikes, long lasers for mining and combat. Batteries recharge faster when going over 200 miles. Oh yes, you have to be traveling at speed to recharge batteries. Okay, so fine. You have the miner, which basically has Giga Drill and Plasma Short Laser. Okay. Improved drill that collects resources. Improved mining efficiency. We have the Researcher. Batteries last longer. Researchable weapon tech. Plasma Flamethrower. Kinetic Blasters. Resource Collectors. Small Magnets. The Engineer. Reduced deploy cost. Wireless fuel energy and resource transfer. All logic parts. All sensor parts. Resource Collectors. Heaters. Decouplers. And you have the Programmer. Unlimited amount of parts. No deploy cost. Only autonomous drones. Yeah, so basically the program is if you cannot control any drones, you have to basically make all the drones fully autonomous. Which is not something I'm prepared to do. So I think I'm going to start off with possibly either the miner or even the heavyweight, because the heavyweight gives you a couple of shields. Might give you the shields there, although I do like the idea of going for the drone, the pilot as well, with the sniper laser. Or even the mining efficiency there. Actually, go for the Researcher. Let's go for the Researcher. You know what? I'm going to go for the Researcher. We haven't got fuel. Supercapacitor. We don't seem to have any fuel tanks. Oddly enough. Batteries last longer and power. There you go. So batteries, power, thrusters. Okay. Cool. Supercapacitors can't recharge. It's just a massive dump of initial power. Okay. Cool. Let's start with the Researcher. See what happens with that. Let's see how that works out for us. Continue. We've got some tritium and some unobtainium. Woo. I think to give us a bit of bonus there, and also to threat drops to 0. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you want to stack up as much threat as possible, then leave, or not? Upgrades, stealth, warp drive, allows us to return to Earth offline. So I think that's what you need at the end there. Hangar, nothing, no drones at the moment. And options. Okay, so locate the black box or destroy the core transmitter. Gives us uncommon weapon with upgrades. Or uncommon weapon with upgrades. 4 of them plus a resource collector. I'm gonna go locate the black box mission. We'll start there anyway. Travel to locations 7.3. I read that 75 and got quite concerned. There's something over there, which is a shop, I think, and that looks like something else. That's not a shop. Anyway, we're right here anyway. Might as well locate the black box. Let's see. Create a new drone. Right. Weapon workshop. What is a weapon workshop? I can research tech. Research to unlock. Research costs unobtainium. Digging upgrades. Rocket downgrade force. Attack speed upgrades. Recoil downgrades. Oh my god, am I just designing entire weapons? I could be designing entire weapons. Anyway, I'll start our own little system here. So we need to get that there, put that there. Put the supercapacitor there, with the engine either side, I think. There, there. That is going to be over here. That's going to be over here. A. Yes, that's going to be over here. D. That's going to be over here. That'll help. D. Not sure what a magnet is. Genuinely not sure what a magnet is. The resource collector there. Link you there. That'll help. No, There you go. There you go. With the magnet. No idea what the magnet does. Not a clue what the magnet does. We have the Sarali kinetic blaster, and the other kinetic blaster has an upgrade slot. Okay. Plasma flamethrower. We'll put a plasma flamer at the front there. Left mouse. That's currently right mouse. Cursor. Put battery, put that block there. Put that there. Left mouse. Quick test flight to see how this works out for us. Search as well. Okay, I'm willing to give that a shot. Willing to give that a go, see what happens. No idea if anything will happen, we'll find out. And from what I've seen of drone designs, they can get quite big. That's the resource gathering place, so we can get our hands on. Who's an unobtainium there? I like unobtainium. Ooh, hello. I got all that. Good. Can you grab? Fire does a damage over time effect, which is fine. Should we clear this out entirely? Are we full? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. And is that me heating up? Did I basically burn myself with that? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. I think I'm damaging myself here. Okay, I must be careful with the flame. Ah, help! What is that nonsense, and why do I hate it so much? Yeah, I gotta be careful. I think I'm setting myself alight here. Be careful of that flamethrower. Okay, let's just go travel back to the resource hub. Nimbatus over there. Resource hub, please. There you go. Unloading all the stuff I just got. Okay, so that chunk was basically 19 unobtainium. And I seem to have cooled down a bit. I assume that's what that was. Okay, so... I'm assuming there must be a sort of... Whoa, help. Come on. We found something there. Okay, can I get up? I want to get up, please. There's something under there. Does a flame go through the ground? It does to a certain degree. Actually, no. Is it going through the ground? I'm not entirely sure. Not sure if that's this flame or that's just us. That's the flame. The flame is burning through the ground. Alright. Oh, help. Okay. Got that? Okay, let's get back up to... Interesting, that creates something from... Okay, right, okay. That creates... That thing, like, left a residue of some kind. Let's drop stuff off here. Good, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, good. I'm assuming... No, that doesn't seem to... It might have been that I was in contact with whatever was blowing up there. That may have been the issue. Let's grab this stuff, shall we? There you go. Right. I don't seem to have set myself on fire. Ooh, hello. You've just gone and created more of those. I like it. Thank you very much. I like more resources. Ooh, help. One. Get it. There you go. And the next bit. There you go. Good. Get out the bottom. Help. Alright. Now, let's look for those containers. Now, is that... Does any of this become stuff I can harvest? Or is it unique to that one? Because that one was close to resources in the first place. I don't know. I don't know. But okay, it might be over there. I think we might have found it right now. So this burns up. Nice and good. Good, we found it. So you can grab what's in here before we head out. Might as well give it a shot, right? Especially because you can just leave by just hitting a button. Good. And back to Nimbatus. What do we got? Some cryo flamethrowers. Interesting. The cryo flamethrowers. Okay. Now, if I go to weapon research, upgrades. No. Hangar. Where's weapon research is within the drone editing, right? Yes, it's over here. Right. So we can put weapon research up. I'm assuming this slot we can have. How can we make? Okay, we could do that. Okay, that's how that works. I understand now. To heat up enemies used to freeze damages enemies. And can I rename these? And I can rename them. Okay. And again, it shows you what branches you can use. Okay, right. If I unlock tech, I can unlock tech. Elemental damage up. Damage up. That just seems like a... That just seems like something you would... Why would you never have that? Why would you not have that at all? Like, it's just a damage up that doesn't seem to increase the cost at all. Sure. Put that on there. Have you been used? Is that limited to your use? I mean, you can both have that. Have energy reduction there, because this makes sense. Why wouldn't you? Same thing with you. You can have energy reduction there. Okay. Cool. Amount of energy usage, increased laser range, attack speeds, particle angle upgrades, particle lifetime upgrade. Okay. You got a question mark there. What's that question mark there? Cryogenic flamethrower. You got a... What was the name? What's that? What did I give you? I gave you energy. I gave you energy reduction, didn't I? Particle lifetime, which I haven't known. Ah, right. Okay. Yes. That makes more sense. Good. Never mind. Back of it. There you go. Much better. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that entirely. Can connect back to 1. Remove that entirely as well. There we go. Put that blaster over there. Put that blaster over here. Nope. Over there. Thank you. Parts with unassigned key. Oh yeah, you've got an unassigned key, don't you? Yeah, you do. You have to figure out what you do, don't you? Whittlebass. Not a clue what you do. We'll find that out in due course. Back a bit. Right, we have to do this one. There's no real choice. So, we'll travel to the location. Give us some threat. Select the drone. We have to destroy something. Let's go destroy that something then. We shall go destroy a something. Okay, so we have this. Okay. Not sure what magnet does. Genuinely not sure what magnet. Are you affected by magnet? You are affected by magnet. It's for harvesting things, I guess, or for pulling things out of wreckages. Let's find this core transmitter. A bunch of this stuff here, though, so let's might as well, because we're here. Yoink. I believe that's 50 worth. I'll find out. I believe that's 50 worth. In the tutorial, a full tank was 50. So we're at 651. 701, yeah, okay. Full tank is 50. Okay. So if we can find this transmitter. I assume at some point we'll be fighting and stuff. The difference between this and reassembly you're fighting in space, whereas Nimbatus you're fighting on planets, as it were. Although there's I believe multiplayer now, with like multiplayer. You can have racetracks, you can have fully automated fights. So there's a lot more been added to the game since last I played. Oop. Let's grab this stuff. Come on. That's why the miner is good, because the miner gets the thing that can just. The miner can just mine his way through to the ground and immediately, automatically. There you go. And the mining process of just going through the stuff automatically harvests it. Ah, interesting. I'm assuming you get everything eventually at some point. Like parts-wise, you'll get everything eventually. It's maybe the perks that differentiate the starting. Okay, hello. We found it. I heard a pingy noise. I hear a very obvious "they're over here" thing. Ah, the enemies. Yes, I recall. I remember this. Okay. Let's get a move on, because I don't want to be getting shot by this all the time. Let's get a move on, please. Make sure we get all the fighters that are chasing us to die first. I think it might be easier to deal with them otherwise. Okay. Maybe it's quicker for me to shoot this thing entirely, directly? Don't know. Gentlemen, questioners that don't know, they can answer that question. Let's see if we can get this guy straight in there, into his face. Can we out-damage him? Looks like we can. I lost the gun go, I lost the gun, so it's not that neat. It's not that neat and tidy. I've lost the gun. I've lost the gun. If I go back to the base, okay, I'm right at the other side of the planet, you can see over there. So I'm right at the other side of the planet. If I go back to the Nimbatus, can I get a repair? A lot of air resistance here. Oh, I wonder if there's actually there doesn't seem to be a wind indicator. I was kind of hoping that like the smoke particles would give me a wind indication so I could fly with the wind. But that does not seem to be the case. We'll fly over that, see if we can get any repairs done or something. This definitely looks like something where the flamethrower would be helpful, because you fly through, burn it up, and then... There you go, grab that. Good. Are you getting closer here and get anything done? To help? Nope. Okay, well... Guess we're doing this with a single cannon for the time being, then. Can you escape or anything? We can return to hangar. We can return to the hangar. Well, we'll see what we can do with this one gun. Let's grab this. Might as well fill up on our way there. Probably you want to have like weapons that can maybe arc with. Oh, no. Okay. I'm also very bad at aiming on the move. Help. Ah. I wonder if the damage is if losing a weapon is permanent. Although I just lost my weapon, so I gotta go back now. Okay, return to hangar. Right, edit the drone. Let's get extra guns on this thing. Extra happy firearms. Alternatively, we just go for the double flamey. Go for the double flamey boy. Good. They've got lowered energy and increased. Let's put that. Oh, that goes over there. That goes over there. Right. Save and exit. Launch. Now, has things stayed the same? Or are we starting from scratch? Good question. Are we starting from scratch, or have things stayed the same? Looks like they're starting from scratch. It looks like we're starting from scratch. No, not entirely. So, I wonder if the weapons have stayed the same. I wonder if the things have died. I've burnt... Okay, the enemies have respawned. That's definitely something that has happened here. Can you all die, please? Thank you. I've lost an engine there. Okay, they're dead. They are dead. I need to see what's going to happen over here, because that was horrible. So yeah, my turning left is way slower now. Right, look at that. So you can flame it for a bit. That'll help. Come on, get you down. No, my turning both speed. My turning both ways is now real slow. Okay, that's one of them down at least. But my turning is now real slow on both directions. Right. Let's burn you to death. Come on, let's burn you, burn. Burn, you fool. It's dead. Although I'm currently trapped, I don't think I can get out of where I am right now. I can go down, I suppose. We can turn ourselves around. And if I'm kind of like, oh, I can't actually get hit from the turret from here, so I'll just sit over here and just burn for a bit. I guess your punishment is like if you have to restart the fight, then nope, we win. Back to Nimbatus. Back to Nimbatus, good. So what do we got here? We got rocket launchers, good. And another resource collector. If I go... I want to find out what this is. This is a shop, and that is a garage. Let's go to the shop. See what's in the shop first of all. The shop we have here, we can sell unobtainium. We can buy position trackers. We can buy small hollow blocks. We can buy speed sensors, directional sensors. This stuff is for the automation. Long plasma laser. Does plasma damage. Medium spring. Yes, it's all about automation and things. You can do a lot of. This is for a lot more galaxy brain people than I am. I can't do anywhere near as much for this. I'll buy a couple of those though. Yes. Destroy large beehives. Destroy large beehives. Locate the black box. That gives us what? a dynamic thruster, accuracy downgrade, TNT explodes when an assigned key is pressed or when damaged. That's not great. More thrusters, resource tanks. Both of these are quite useful things we want to do. But I'm going to call it there for now. Like I said, I've played this in the game. It has improved dramatically. If you go back to main menu, a lot of multiplayer stuff at the moment. You can do timed racing. You can do sumo, which is there's no guns. You have to push them out of the ring, beat them, catch the target before your opponent does. Racing. And there's a lot of this stuff that includes a lot of automation. So if this is your jam, Nimbatus is out on the 14th of May, which may or may not have passed depending when this video goes out. And hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, I'll catch you all next time, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.